Final race on the programme is a Class 3. It's over the 1650, headed by Lucky Girl, who was third course and distance. Last time out behind Pretty Bohemia. Barrier 4 can roll forward. Happy Spirit's got pace as well at an inside gate. Razor Quest, a course and distance winner in January. Unicron Jury, a 3-time winner of the mile at Sha Tin. Roman Impero is a course and distance winner 2 starts back. Thunder Stomp gets the blinkers on for the first time. Silverfield, beaten favourite last time out. And Sky Melody for Casper Founds. As bottom weight there, with Keith Young taking 2 pounds off. Back at the touchscreen for the last one here, and it probably will be Lucky Girl from a low gate who gets out and gets rolling. Yep, it'll be a battle early, I think, Andrew, between Lucky Girl and also Happy Spirit, who's actually drawn barrier 1 as opposed to 4 for Lucky Girl. So potentially it could end up like that, with Lucky Girl outside of Happy Spirit, and then whether there's a duel between the two for that spot on the rail, not sure. Outlaw's there. He might even drop in if they break away and create a gap. The other one here is Thunderstomp, claiming rider and blinkers first time wide barrier. The only option really, I think, is to go forward. So he might be looking to slot in there. If the pace happens to be a little slower with Lucky Girl taking a bit of time to muster, he could possibly be there. So they're the 4, I think, to battle it out. Unicron Jury, Silverfield probably sit in behind, and Let's Take It Easy will be ridden conservatively, as is often the case. All right, we'll get to the key races in a second. What have you got for us, though, Paul?
Oh, well, let's take it easy, Andrew. Let's start with him. He's doing it really nicely here this morning. He's in good form, this horse. He's very consistent at Happy Valley. You know, he does what it says on the tin, and he runs accordingly. So you can see him there just doing it nicely. Roman Impero is going well. He's a winner here at Happy Valley a couple of starts ago, and he backed it up with a nice third. So he's another horse who's held his form, and he's under a good hold there as he finishes off his track work. And the other one we're going to look at now is Sky Melody, the one down the bottom. Now, the horse, he's the one closest to us. One on the far side is a horse called Montreal, which actually had his debut run and ran a really good race the other day, and he's a lot higher rated than Sky Melody. And Sky Melody was going just as well as he was.
All right, Montreal's in on the weekend again, in actual fact.
So keep an eye on that for the weekend. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's take it easy. We've seen him in track work. Let's hear from the man on his back, Zach Pert.
Let's Take It Easy, Zach. An important winner for you last time you won on him. Of course, helped you clinch the International Jockeys Championship. Since then, you've ridden him some work leading into Wednesday. What's your take on his chances?
Yeah, he's only a small little horse. When I won on him, I was certain he was going to go up to Class 3 and win, and he's been able to race really well in the grade and do his job like I thought he was going to. He's just got, you know, up to a weight now. I've been able to get back on him, thankfully, and his last run was good. You know, he was up there on a fast speed early and was still there late. And, you know, with a bit of a softer run, there's no reason why he can't win.
3 wins this season, but obviously then you feel there's more to come from him?
Yeah, he's quite a lightly raced horse. He's very young and immature when you sit on him. So I think as he develops and has the benefit of a break this off-season, I think he can go higher again next season.
Fair bit of confidence there from Zach, wasn't it, about Let's Take It Easy. Let's have a look at him in action then. We saw him a couple of wins, and as Ed was saying, he was a big winner on International Night. But here he is right in the centre here, Let's Take It Easy. The other horse we're going to keep a check on is our potential leader, and that is Lucky Girl.
Yeah, well, Lucky Girl's got the claim for Matthew Poon. Can take some riding to initially get going. That's the key. And as I mentioned in the speed map, we could see there, Happy Spirit actually had the rail ahead of Lucky Girl. It might eventuate that way again. But Let's Take It Easy was sort of flopping around in Class 4 earlier on in the season, Paul. He won 1 race at Sha Tin, but I think since they've taken him to the Valley, he's taken a real liking for the Valley circuit and just got better.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be tough to beat. I think he's a Class 3 horse, and I can't see any reason why he can't win. His track work's been good, and he's a horse who's in form and very consistent at the moment.
All right, so that's Let's Take It Easy. Of course, Silverfield was in there as well, running a good race in behind. Roman Impero, he's a course and distance winner. It was 2 starts back for him. Red blinkers down the outside of the pack on this occasion. Silverfield once more, and Outlawed right next to him at this stage.
Yeah, well, Outlawed might be up there offering a little bit of pace to the opposition. This is the run 2 back for Silverfield when he just got gassed final stages by Roman Impero. He then came out and ran that performance we saw where he closed off. So he's in reasonable form and looks close to a win. Interesting, Michael Freeman's gone for blinkers for the first time.
Yeah, look, Roman Impero is another one that's held his form nicely. Since then, he's come out and run a nice third as well. Barrier 9 could be a little bit awkward, but I found a spot for Roman IMPERO.
Those horses will be hoping the speed gets put on, Andrew, because they need to close off. You can see there inside of them, Don't Miss, who's had a fantastic season, so it's a solid form reference.
All right, OK, one more race to take a check on here. And this one is Unicron Jewellery, who's trained by, well, John Size is about to be inducted into the Australian Hall of Fame. And the other horse here is Sky Melody. We just saw that track work there from him.
Now, you and I have had a little bite at him at a long price already this season, Andrew, Sky Melody. It's interesting when we look at the prices here that he is place favourite. There's been a massive bet on him in place betting early, Sky Melody. I'm going to tip Unicron Jewellery here. He's been very consistent all season at Sha Tin. And now, all of a sudden, John Size is going to change the environment, bring him to Happy Valley. He's been here once before, he was unplaced, but he's going to get a lovely run from gate 5. I'm going to just take a little chance that the change of scenery might mentally just sharpen him up a little bit, because I still think there's a few rating points in hand.
Yeah, I didn't put him in the end. I was just a little bit unsure whether he's a night owl or not, but we'll find out on Wednesday night.
Yeah, that was one of those occasions Langrant just got away loose on the lead,
Correct.
didn't he? Exaggerated winning margin. But here we go in the last then, Paul, who wins?
Yeah, like good advice here. Let's take it easy. I'm going to put him on top. Zach Purton knows his horse. He's won on him before, and I think he's well rated still. I think there's rating points in hand. Happy Spirit. Now, he had to work hard last time, so forget that run. And from barrier 1, he can either lead or just slot in. So I think he's on the improve. He's well rated at the moment. Roman IMPERO, if there is that expected pace, he should be able to get a run. And Sky Melody, I think he's on the improve. I know you guys had some time for him. I'll sneak him in here for 4th on the back of that track work we saw. 6, 2, 8 and 12, exotics in the last.
Yeah, it's a good competition. I'll go with Unicron Jewellery. I'll take a little chance that the change of track again might be a positive for him. Let's take it easy. They'll both just sit in behind the speed. I think Lucky Girl will battle on quite OK. Silverfield into 4th. Ichi way for me on Unicron Jewellery, but there's a few I haven't mentioned that could certainly find the frame. Happy Spirit, obviously Sky Melody's been well specced.
All right, yeah, Unicron Jewellery for me in the last as well. All right, as far as the stats are concerned for this meeting, we're going to focus in on Danny Shum and his trump cards here at the Valley. Yeah,
41%. He's had 187 runners since 2015-16. 32 wins, 17 second, 27 third. So another one we don't want to play cards with is Danny Shum, 41%. And look at that, Super Hoppy comes at the one to watch.
This will be your best, Paul.
Funny that, isn't it? Funny how the stats can work out like that sometimes. So, yeah, there is Super Hoppy as the one of his trump card.
OK, so best bets it is?
Super Hoppy will make it nice and easy there. Super Hoppy's my best. He's a really nice horse. He looked good when he was with Manfred Mann. It looks even better now, Danny Shum. Willie Way onto the turf. I don't think it's a problem for him. And if it's $15 he is at the moment, it's a cracking price. Player of the day in Willie Way's race with Victory Boys and Super Chic QQPs.
Matthew Poon for me on split of a second, race 2, number 5. Continually getting better, this horse. I think he'll overhaul them late. And in the first, I think I'm going to shop for value around I'm a Witness. Starlit Night ran better on the dirt last start. Can he transfer it to the turf? Hopefully. Him with Gold Talent and Rising Power. Some value about those 3. QQP, little start off the programmer.
All right, so Dragon Pioneer for me from the front. Joe Moreira in the saddle. He's drawn perfectly there in the 3rd. And Roman IMPERO, he's paying $4.10 a place. About a horse of a course and distance winner. 2 stars back. Douglas White there in the last. And we'll go around Dragon Pioneer, Country Melody, Money Boy and Dragon Pioneer, the QQP in race number 3. All right, that just about wraps things up. We're back on our sort of normal pattern now, back to Sha Tin again on Sunday.
That's right, yeah, Wednesday, Sunday for a while now, I think until mid-June. Of course, Champions and Chater coming up towards the end of the month.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll have an overseas visitor for that as well, Paul.
Yeah, it'll be good to see, but once we finalise that field, then we have 7 entries dominated by Tony Cruz and John Moore.
Absolutely. All right, more on that later, but that's the show. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you at Happy Valley on Wednesday night when we will be racing to win.
Good night.
Good night.